Yo, yo.
Yo, what's happening, man?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. We
I'm
got
good.
the champ with us tonight, bro. There's no disputing
The king of the ring.
a dude who fights twice in one night. Hey, Chase, go ahead, hit the fist, buddy. Hit the knock. A guy who fights 2 times in one night
I know.
and barely breaks a sweat, huh?
Yeah, it was exciting. He was good. He was exciting. There was some other exciting people, but not because we were supporting him and all, but he was the best fight.
So, was that your? Obviously, you're a big fight guy. I'm a big fight guy. I had
Yeah,
never
but
heard of Muay Thai before. Chase, was that your first Muay Thai event?
I've heard of Muay Thai and I've seen it, but not up close like that. You know what
How
I mean?
was it? How does it?
It was. It's a little different. It was different. You know
What's
what I
up?
mean?
What's up, champ?
Chase, what's up, kid?
How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
Good, good.
How you feeling?
I need to know how much you weigh right now. 212?
Huh?
212?
No,
205?
well, but heaviest.
185.
I'm 194, 195.
See, damn, fat ass. You went and got that double cheeseburger like I told you?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I got some Elvis burgers. They put a bunch of peanut butter on them. I had a bunch of fries. I had some fried Oreos. I got some ice cream from the gas station. I got some candy and cookies and brownies. It's been a crazy couple days eating.
How grueling are those last 48 hours where you got to get down to 154?
The last week, it's just so, it just sucks because every meal, all you can look forward to is a little bit of lettuce and just some plain chicken breast. It's like I love food, so it just sucks, and you don't have energy, and the first couple of days, at least you're drinking crazy amounts of water, so at least you're somewhat full, but then the last 30 something hours are probably the worst. But this weight cut, the last 5 pounds in the sauna, really sucked because our flight was delayed 2 hours, so we were supposed to get there at like um 11 a.m. or something, and then drive 3 hours to the sauna we were going to cut weight at, and then weigh in 6. But we didn't even get off the plane until 1 or something, 1:30, and then
That's when I could reach out to you, right?
Yeah, and so we didn't get to the sauna until 5:35, 5:40. So instead of getting there a couple hours early, go in, sweat like a pound or two, go out, take a breather for a while, let my body relax.
Get back in.
I had to drop 5 pounds of water, which there was barely 5 pounds of water left in me, and what we did in 40 minutes. So that really that hurt the last couple pounds.
I hear that.
It's got to be so much harder that you have to weigh in the day of the fight, as opposed to say boxers who weigh in the day before the fight.
No, we weigh in the day.
You weighed in on Friday, right?
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be too much for you on a Saturday or wait all day. Yeah.
So what did you weigh when you walked into the ring the first time on Saturday night? Do you know?
Both fights, I was probably about 170, 171.
And how? So look, man, Nick was lucky enough to be there in person. I was getting these text messages and videos and everything fast and furious from them. And it was hard to keep up with what they were sending me. But from what I could see, you looked like on video a smaller guy.
Yeah, I was the smallest one there.
Were you? Was it noticeably different, Nick? The size?
I don't know. I mean, like his first guy, he was thin, but he definitely had height on him.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, he had height, he had length, he had reach. But that was the other guy that we interviewed that I sent you a video of. But I just think on that fight, one, Chase, in my opinion, was just, I could see he had more skill. But then the other guy, I don't know. I don't know if it was not because we talked or whatever, but he came out very fast. He was out of gas. He was already out of gas in the second round. He was out of gas. But Chase was just like the more he kept chopping him down, and it just got worse for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just getting started.
Yeah, I know.
So here's what I have. I guess it was round 2, right? Was when the first fight was stopped?
Yeah.
All right, so I have round 2. I'm going to play round 2 right now, and then I want you to talk about it. And don't worry, champ. We will heap praise on you tonight. Where's the belt? Why aren't you drinking out of the
out of the little trophy?
Out of the cup.
You got the belt there somewhere?
The Winner's Cup.
They're all at the gym.
They're all at the gym.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at what happens in the second
Now, this
round.
is from my angle, when I was sitting on the edge of the ring there, so it's not going to be a great one. But it's from the corner.
Now, Chase, you are the white guy in this video, right?
And he couldn't stop your right hand either. No. Yeah. And I saw you throwing them elbows that you were talking about on the interview before.
So you hurt him right there with an elbow, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I hurt him with a couple. This one hurt him a lot. That one hurt him bad.
You got him, Chase.
He was half out of it there.
Stay on him, Chase.
Right here. That one. We worked that a lot in the camp on Friday. I got whipped out of his arms.
There goes that spinning backhand.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to spin elbow.
See that right hand? Hit him again. That was it. That was really nice, yo. That right hand, and then as soon as you hit him with the right hand, he came around with that spinning fist, dude. That's it. That dropped him. Night.
Yep.
Night. He was a nice guy to talk to, though. I will say that, but you night him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was a good dude.
So it was 9 months, right, since your last fight?
Yeah. So the first round, I was half asleep, getting warmed up in there, and when my friend Kai in the corner told me, "Move your head," I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta make sure my defense is sharp." I mean, I was still doing fine, but I was like, okay, I gotta step it up to another gear and really, take over this fight now.
So at what point, when round 1, when the bell rings and you're in there, are there nerves? I know you've done this a gazillion times, and you got 8 belts, and you're really freaking good at what you do. But still, do you get those butterflies before you go in the ring that first time after 9 months?
It's not. It's like I'm not scared to fight. It's more just like doubting myself and having to prove to myself that I'm actually a decent fighter. Like every time I go in, I'm like, well, these guys could just beat me. I'm like, I'm not gonna let it happen, but I mean, it could. But so it's just a mental battle with myself that there's no nerves about actually like the fight. It's just it's more just it's me just being nervous that I won't perform best. So I gotta go.
Yeah, but once you hear the bell ring, that all pretty much goes away.
No, there's no thinking. Once the bell rings, you're either fighting or you're gonna quit, and then you're
no doubt. Well, it's the same thing like going and sucking weight, like you were just talking about. It's a big mental game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. A lot of fighters,
it's very hard on the mental.
Yeah, a lot of fighters quit and they'll miss weight. I mean, I had nothing left in the tank, and I had a couple pounds to go, and I was like, I got you guys flying down there to record me and stuff, and I flew down here. I flew down there to fight. Like, it sucks because my friend Diaz jumped with him. He fought on the same card. For me to break a sweat, I don't know why, but it takes so long. So I was in the sauna for like 25 minutes with my sauna suit, my hoodie on, and all that. I was like standing over the burning hot coals, like shadow box.
I believe it.
I'm running, and I can't break a sweat. My friend goes in shirtless, and he sweats like a pound out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he's not working as hard as you. He's not draining himself out like you are. So.
No, he was. He cut
it was that was another thing. The other guys that were with you, they're from the same camp as you, the same team.
Yeah, they're from the same gym. Yeah, those are my boys.
There was like what, 3 more, right? It was like 2 or 3 other guys.
Ronnie and D.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the tall, light-skinned guy.
Yeah. and then the shorter white dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this, right? So you're in the ring, you're in, fight start, bell rings.
Yeah.
At what point do you know? At what point does the doubt go away? At what point do you know? All right, yeah, I got this guy.
I mean, I don't doubt myself once I step in or once I start, warming up. I don't have any more doubt in myself. Like, it's. I've heard. I listen to a lot of like sports psychology and all these different stuff on YouTube. And this guy Bill Beswick, he's talked about like there's a performance self, and then there's just the civilian. Like there's just you. So like when I'm just Chase. I'm like, I'll doubt myself. Like I doubt my abilities. When I go into the bathroom, I get my cup on. Make sure I got my cup. I got my ankle braces on. I got my Muay Thai shorts on, and I get my hands wrapped and I start jump roping and shadow boxing and warm up, hitting pads and stuff. Then the fighter comes out and there's no more doubt. Like obviously I can lose, but there's no more doubt once I start warming up and flip that switch.
Your bee stinks.
How long does it take you to get? So a guy like Canelo Alvarez or Floyd Mayweather, it would take them a round or two to start the fight.
Yeah.
And it's not that they were slow starters, according to Floyd. Anyway, he's kind of judging. All right, what does this guy got?
Sizing you up.
Yeah. How much power does he have? What am I dealing with?
Yeah.
And at what point? How long does it take you to know? Okay, this is what I got in front of me.
I mean, well, also they have what 10 or 12 rounds. So I've got maximum for a title fight 5 rounds, which are in amateur only 5 2-minute rounds. So I don't have a round or two to take off and really just see what they've got. But the first like 10 to 30 seconds is mostly analyzing. Like the first guy touched gloves, and I wanted to establish my inside leg kick just to start getting my distance for my kicks. Because like I said, the inside leg kick is not used to getting kicked, so it's a little softer and you can hurt a little easier. And it's not as easily. If I throw a body kick right away, you can catch it and sweep me on my head or something, or counter with a punch off the catch the kick. So my inside leg kick, try to establish my range, get my timing down, and then for a couple of things, the first guy moved a lot side to side, so I was making those reads. Okay, he's going to go to the right. And he's going to zig back to the left. He's going to go back to the right. So that's why when he zigged to the right, I knew he's going to zig back to the left. So as he did that, I stepped through with my left head kick, no telegraph, and I threw it a little too high, so it slid right over his head. But I was trying to knock him out with the left head kick, which got real close. So that I was reading that, and then I made the read that he had decent. His hands were all right. He had a little bit of power in him. So I didn't take any punches like clean, but blocking with my guard, I could feel he had a little power in it. So I'd move back, and he wasn't great with advancing forward because once I started moving back a little bit defensively, his punches were falling just short, and he wasn't making the adjustment to step in a little.
He couldn't close the distance.
Yeah, he wasn't closing proper distance. They were just landing a little bit short. So I was like, okay, if he wants to pressure with his boxing, I'm just gonna move back a little bit, get out. Then establish my attack again. So that's what I was doing.
He did have some kickboxing background and jujitsu.
Well, that's not going to help him in a Muay Thai.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right?
But
Nick, you saw this live. It looks to me like there's a lot less room for error in Muay Thai than there is in a regular boxing match.
Because I mean they're always close and they're always clinched up. So they're hitting. Believe it or not, they're hitting each other in the ribs with their kneecaps. You know what I mean? When they're in close, where in boxing you're gonna get broken up. You actually may be getting a breather. But from what I saw, when they're in close and they're hitting each other, you ain't getting no breather because you're getting hit in the ribs. You know what I mean?
Elbow too.
Yeah, and you're getting elbows, so it's a little different. Plus, when they break off, they come with an elbow across your face. So you got to be paying attention to that. I know. You know what's crazy?
Fire from every direction.
Right. And you know what's crazy, Chase, is like when you're watching it, like on let's say YouTube or whatever, and you see those kicks, you really don't think like it ain't much. You know what I'm saying? But when you're there,
you can feel it.
Yeah, when you're there and you hear it, I can imagine getting like kicked there 15 times. That shit's gotta hurt. You know what I mean? How's that your leg with that big mark that you had on there?
Yeah,
Is it bruised up?
That second fight, that guy had some MMA fights.
Yeah, but your leg, is it bruised up over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so bruised, but my
it's still sore.
Yeah, and both feet, they're real. They're pretty swollen still.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Especially
because I know at the end, that last fight, you had that mark on the inside of your thigh, and I was like, "Ooh, that doesn't feel good."
Mark doesn't hurt at all. Now the mark, the first dude was inside leg kicked me, but it was just like damage to the skin. Those didn't hurt. But the second guy calf kicking me. I've never been kicked. That's an MMA move. He was kicking me in my calf and my shin, and yeah, those really.
I'm telling you, look, when it's up close, it looks like it hurts.
All right, so let me ask this: you fought first, right? You were the first fight, yes?
Yeah.
Did you scout? Did you watch the second fight?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I was right there. I was yelling instructions at one of them. The dude Anthony Brown was getting he wasn't doing anything, so I tried to yell at him. Throw your left hook, throw your left hook.
Oh yeah. The second guy, the black guy.
He tried to listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you take away from that scouting session, watching the first fight, that you used in the second fight?
I used a lot more movement because I knew the guy Rafael Ramos that was going to fight. With the MMA background plus the kickboxing and Muay Thai, I knew he was going to throw the calf kicks. So I didn't want to just stand there and let him kick me in the calf and the shin 100 times like he did to the first guy. That's literally all he did to the first guy was kick him in the leg, kick him in the knee, kick him in the shin, and the dude was just crippled after it. And that Anthony Brown, he was also. I mean, he didn't seem like he really wanted to fight. I mean, your leg can get trashed, but you got to throw something back. Like you got to throw some offense and try to retaliate and get your offense going. But he was just sitting there getting kicked for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, even after my leg was trashed, I could have fought him as well. I mean, I could have fought all 3 of them in one night, and I would have been fine. But
so that's what I was going to ask: is how confident then, after you saw him fight, how much time in between your fights?
There was like 2 or 2.5 hours.
Yeah. All right. So are you going bananas? Like, oh my God, I just want to get back in there? Are you?
No, I was making sure I was chilling because I didn't want to keep using any more energy. So I just went in the back and hung out, ate a little bit of
I checked on you a couple of times.
Huh?
I checked on you a couple of times. You were just back there relaxing. You were sitting on that ball. Ball thing, you were, stretching out or whatever. Yeah. So I saw you.
All right. So do you doubt? You had talked about the self-doubt, leading up before you get in the ring.
Yeah.
So in between these fights, does that self-doubt kick back in at all, or you're in that zone at that point?
Oh, no, I'm the fighter's out at the moment. There's no doubt.
All right. So I was under the impression that this fight was 3 rounds. Was it 5?
No, there were 3.
No, okay. 3.
All right, so I have round 1, and I'll play it here on the screen. And then if you want to tell us what the hell is going on, I'll kind of walk through a little bit of this. That was it.
You have to kick him in the calf. I mentioned I kicked him with that same shin back right away. I didn't want him to really think it was hurting me. I wanted to poke his face and play it off. The first one didn't hurt much, but a couple of later ones definitely did.
That front kick too.
Yeah, keeping him at range. The third round, I don't want to first and second, so my coach, my best friend Ty, my corner, they told me this round, both fights, I didn't have a range with him. I didn't need to. I was a level above. I couldn't. The problem was I kept hurting that shin level hurting pretty bad. I kept catching them and hurting them both times. I kept them and hurting them. So I exchanged too much. I hung in the pocket, and I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have landed my strikes and got back up to range so I could stay better defensively, just be better defensively. But I'm just going to learn from that, and with all this extra strength and conditioning and all this extra training I'm doing, I'm getting a lot more power and hurt these guys a lot more. So I just need to land my strikes and then back away and feel small instead of letting them land their straight back. So the third round, my
Let me pull the third round up. I'll get the third round. I got the whole fight here. Have you seen these fights back yet, MD? I'll send you all of this too tonight.
Yeah, I want to see the angle. I haven't seen your guys' angle, but yeah, I've seen my friend Jake recorded it. Yeah, so the third round, my friend told me you've already won the first and the second dance on him. So I was moving around a lot more, showing I got some defense. So I like using my offense a lot more, but I use my defense, use my forward, my feints, my fakes, to really make him second guess himself, and then just didn't let him touch me much. I started.
Hey Jay, did you hear them kicks? Did you hear that slap?
No, I get the volume down, so no, I didn't hear it because I want to hear Jay's. So what's up? I mean, what are you seeing in your mind right now?
I head kick him real nice head kick. So I'm waving him forward. I knew he was gassing out. He didn't have the energy, so I wanted to zap some more of his energy. And I got real frustrated. He's shaking his head and stuff. I was good fight. Can't touch me. Elbow. I was feeling really good defensively there. So I just wanted to keep moving and give him a lot to think about. Told him to hit me, and I was throwing those.
That's good. That's good. Off the ropes. There he got the spinning hand around.
No, I just shake it off. There he hit me with that calf kick, so I just smack him a couple back.
Now, are you allowed to catch their kicks, or you got to block them? You can't catch them.
No.
I mean, can you catch it and hold onto his foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you could try to sweep him or something, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's a second. He's wrong. So get back my core. So all right, let me move, let me dodge.
So in your mind, there's no doubt. I mean, Nick texted me and said that you were up on all scorecards and
I knew I won. I knew I won.
Are there ever any controversial decisions in Muay Thai?
Oh yeah, of course. Like my friend Ronnie. I haven't seen his fight yet, but everybody that saw it told me they think he should have won. His opponent was just throwing.
Which one was Ronnie? That was the white kid.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but everyone's telling me.
Who did he fight? I mean, I don't know them by name. Who was the dude he fought? Was that the fight that
black dude?
Black dude each other down?
No, black dude with a lot of tattoos. He's
Did we have that, Nick? If we have
fight fans, give it up one more time for these two warriors.
Because I was saving the battery on that one.
So, when they announce you here, I mean, what is there excitement that goes?
We go to the master scorecard. Judge A scores about 30 to 27. Judge B scores about 30 to 27. And Judge C scores about 29 to 28. All with a unanimous decision fighting out of
all the
blue corner.
What's next for you?
I got a couple.
He is your new
I got a couple
of the ring tournament belt.
I've kept saying I've got a bunch of people telling me, I should make my pro debut. It's time to stop beating up these amateurs and give them a break and go pro. And I got one promotion hit me up for a pro debut in February in Orlando, which I might do. I wanted the WBC or the Freedom title, but I'm not going to keep asking forever and then just never go pro until I get it, because I don't know when I'll get them or if I'll get them. So
why aren't you getting them? Are the champions ducking you, or what's going on? Why aren't you getting them?
I don't know who the champions are. They just I tell them I want to fight whoever the champion is, and they just haven't given me the title fights yet. So
But is that an amateur belt?
What was it?
Yeah.
Is that an amateur belt?
Yeah. WBC in either California or New York, and then Freedom. The Freedom title is it's a really nice looking belt, but I want them because they look real nice. I want to hang them in our gym, but I can't just keep waiting and asking forever and ever, and just keep holding myself back. I mean, I'll be in my prime in the next couple of years, and I want to be an established professional by then.
Is 154 your weight? I mean, is that where are you comfortable there, or do you need to go up in weight?
No, I'm going to stick at 154 for now. I just got to right after Thanksgiving tomorrow, I'm going to start dieting again, get my weight down, and then by February I'll be good for 154.
How you get that freedom belt is you need to show up somewhere and pull a Clubber Lang and do that whole. Exactly. Hey boy. So what's besides the belts? Is there anything the belts that you don't have that you just want to add to your collection? Basically, out of vanity is what you're doing here. You just want to hang them up so you can admire them and everybody can admire them.
I've just always loved that WBC. I've wanted it. Me and my best friend when I was 15 were talking about one day I wanted. So that's just always been my dream. But I mean, I might need to just go pro and win it as a professional someday.
I hear that.
How much money can somebody with your and again, look, I'm really into this Muay Thai now. And we're picking up a ton of followers with the videos. And we haven't really put that much out yet because I wanted to talk to you first.
Yeah.
And I haven't put any of your fight stuff out yet on TikTok or IG or Facebook or anywhere. But is somebody with your experience, your skills, with your determination, how much can you make? Like really big bucks, or do you have to cross over?
I mean, not really as I first started out. No, I mean, they couple thousand a fight to start, and then I mean, the more fights and the better you get bigger.
Sponsorship and shit like that.
Yeah, try to get a sponsor. Eventually, you get to bigger promotions, then you start getting paid. But like, the one guy that was at the event, I don't know if you guys saw him. Luke the chef. He's just getting into one championship, and there's where you get paid. That's a high level, the best.
That's the guy at the end of the show.
Yeah, that gave me the belt. He's in that promotion, one championship based in Singapore and Thailand. You have a good performance. You get $50,000 bonus. You have a good knockout, you get a $50,000 or $100,000 bonus, and that's where the money's at. But that's I got a couple of years of work before I can get there.
I hear that. You got to crawl before you walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to go pro now and or pro soon and start working my way up the pro ranking.
Well, you have a sponsor in us when you go pro and you need a sponsor. We don't want to be left behind when you go. Well, no, I mean we will cover everything that we can cover. We will sponsor what we can sponsor, but we want to take this ride with you, man.
Yes, sir.
Because we got lucky. I mean, I got a phone call that said, "Hey, you got to put my nephew on. He's an MMA fighter." I'm like, "Who's your nephew?" He goes, "I don't know. It's a long story. You got a whole Jerry Springer thing going on in that family." But anyway, I was like, "All right, I'll get him on." And it's one of the best things. It may be the best thing I think that we've done so far.
No doubt.
Because A, we're picking up a lot of followers because of you.
Yeah.
But B, no, that's not A. That's B. B is you're a really good friggin' dude.
Thank you.
And you're fun to watch and you're fun to be around. And there's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That we want to do with you. We won't hang you up all night. But Tom,
I got.
Hey. Okay. All right. He's just chilling right now.
Oh, man.
What'd you eat today? Are you still are you eating like you have 4 assholes all day, every day right now, or what?
Yeah, until after giving, and then Friday I got to cut back. But I woke up today. I had a big bowl full of a bunch of different cereal and granolas with a bunch of peanut butter and I went to work. At work I had a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. I got the pretzel bun burger right now, so I got the pretzel bun burger with bacon on it. I got a large fry, and they got the limited edition, limited time peppermint frost.
Frosty.
That thing is good.
Dude, you know what I like about you? You kind of look. Obviously, I'm nowhere close to the level that you are. But my motto is this: you're either in or you're out, and there's no in between. So if you're all in, be all in, and if you're out, be all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like as a Friday, I'm gonna get back on a good diet. Get this weight off for 2024. I'm gonna make a big splash and hopefully go pro and get some fights in and just show people what level I'm at. Because I'm like a lot of people are telling me I'm like one of the top 155ers in the nation. And as an amateur, I want to show people I'm one of the best 155ers that will be a professional soon. I think a lot of them are going to be surprised when I step in there, my first pro fight, and start knocking some people out. Because you take the elbow pads off of me, I got some hard elbows, and they're gonna hurt a lot of people. So,
hey, to go back to what you were talking about, the WBC thing. What do you have to like? What do you have to apply? Or is basically just reaching out and like kind of like boxing, just calling out somebody. How's it work that you're not getting the opportunity?
We reached out to one of the promotions that offers WBC. That's like partnered with WBC. Warriors Cup. I got the 155 title for them in New York, and they try to get me a fight for the WBC at 147. But I would die or go to the hospital, and I also would not make weight at 147. And for WBC, you have to be so the last 4 weeks, I think you have to do a weight check every Friday because it's a prestigious. It's like one of the most prestigious titles in boxing and Muay Thai. Mm-hmm. So every Friday for the last like 4 weeks before the fight, you have to take a video and pictures of you stepping on the scale. And you have to be, if I'm fighting at 154, I have to be like 168 4 weeks out or something. Then 3 weeks out 164. Then 2 weeks out like 160. And then like the last week you have to be basically on your weight. And like I could get.
Well, so they're not into you. They're not into you crashing your weight in a rapid way. They want you to gradually get there more like in a more safer manner though. Because if you think about it, that is a safer manner. You trying to crash right away. Sometimes it's not. It's not even sometimes it's not good. You know what I mean?
For the WBC, that's what it is. So they offered me a fight at 147. Which I don't know why they offered me a title fight.
That's a lot of weight to cut. That's too much weight.
I haven't fought that weight since I was 19 years old. I told them, no, I can't make that weight. And then I said, what about 154? And then they said, we don't have anyone to fight for that belt right now or something. I don't know. And then, they just haven't got back to me about a WBC title fight. So I'm kind of like, I'm not just going to keep asking and asking and asking. If they can't find someone, they don't want to get me one, then I'll just.
Chase, what is it about the WBC belt that makes it so much more special than all the other belts?
You gotta look at a picture. It looks so nice.
I've seen it. Is that what it is? It's just the way it looks.
It just looks so nice to me. I would have a smile on my face every day. I look in the gym and see it. I've just always wanted it.
I hear that. I could respect that, dude.
It's just beautiful.
Do you know who the best 155er in the world of Muay Thai is right now?
I would say the top couple. I'd say the top 155er in the U.S. is Luke the Chef. That was at that tournament, and that's my friend. He hit me up the day of the fight. He messaged me and said he's going to be there, and he said show him why I'm the top 155 amateur in the U.S. and beat both those guys up. But he's the top in the U.S. I'd say. And he's going to show it. He's fighting December 8th. He's going to show that. There's Tawan Chai. He's in one championship as well. There's Chingiz Alizov. He's mostly kickboxing, but he does some Muay Thai. But he's one of the fastest fighters I've ever seen. There's a lot of 155 is a really good weight class with amazing fighters in one championship.
So you met Nick and Tom obviously on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. How hard would it be to whip Tom into shape?
Yeah, good luck with that.
You got to come train.
Can you get him down to like 255 is the question? Because I tried this year, and he did pretty good for about 2 months, but then he fell off the wagon and friggin' took the wheels with him so that we couldn't get it together.
Once we did the deadlifts and felt like somebody stuck a knife in my back, But the thing is strengthen the gut, get rid of the gut, strengthen the back, and I'm
core, buddy.
committing I'm committing after Thanksgiving. I mean, I'm going back because.
What's your diet?
Pardon?
What's your diet like?
Everything you ate today,
you know,
every day.
You know, it's crazy because I just made a big batch of cannoli cookies tonight to bring to my brothers. Italian cookie, but I'm really not into sweets and junk food. I cook pretty much for myself a lot. If I go out to like the Bonefish Grill by my house, I'll have a salad with chicken on it. You know,
Yeah.
But AJ put me on this diet and he got me doing the treadmill, and then like 1 week. And he was right. He's like, dude, he goes, I'm telling you, it seems like you're walking in slow motion, but the weight's just going to fall off. And I dropped.
I had him doing target heart rate, just incline as much as he can and get his target heart rate 65-70%.
Oh yeah, and it worked, you know. But Chase, I want to ask you during the fight, the first fight that you had, and I'm not bashing on this kid or anything, but he was pretty confident because we interviewed him before the fight.
Yeah,
supposed to be.
He was kind of talking like how he had all these belts and he does this and that, and then all of a sudden you kind of took him to school.
yeah.
And one of the things, because I was where I don't know if you remember where I was sitting the whole time. It was by one of the judges' tables, and I can't remember the woman referee, her name, but I will tell you when you took him out, she was visibly shaken, like she was. Like when she was sitting over at the table by me, and she was very upset. And one of the things that I don't know if this happens in the professional fights or not, but I can see your concern because you went over. You wanted to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, that's the show.
You know, and then the second fight, kind of the same thing. After when you guys did the stare down in the beginning.
That was so awkward. I hate that.
You know, you're sitting there, you're laughing. I'm looking like this guy's doing.
Yeah. It really pissed me off.
Oh my God! But you're sitting there laughing, and then all of a sudden, when you guys walked it, and hit the gloves, you got him to smile, and I was like, it's over, because you took him out of his element. Because in the first fight, I mean. He was stone cold and he had that face and he didn't break at all.
Yeah.
But you broke him, And I was excited about that. And one of the things too is the ritual. I've never seen the ritual before the fight. And that was pretty awesome too.
So what is tell us about the ritual, Chase, because I don't know what the hell the ritual is.
Yeah. It's part of the Ram Muay. We don't do the full where you do all the dancing around everything. I don't do all of that, but I seal the ring. So you battle the top rope 3 times, and then you go over the top rope, you turn to your right, and you go what?
Counterclockwise.
Yeah. So you go to the corner. I bow down. I do little sayings to myself. I don't think everybody does, but I tell myself like, I won't quit. I'm gonna break this guy. I'll eat whatever I gotta say. I just give myself little sayings in the corner. I tap the middle of the corner, tap the top, and then you bring your hand up, and then I go to the next one, do the same, and then you go all the way around until you get to your corner and finish sealing the ring, and then
I noticed
pray and take the monocle off your head.
When the second guy that you fought, okay. When he was doing his ritual going around and he was finishing up, you even put your glove out like, hey, and he just totally dished you, man.
Yeah. And I mean, some people don't want to, when they're still in the ring, they don't want to, fist bump or whatever. That was, I mean, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It is what it is. Not everyone wants to.
Now, when you go pro, do the pros do the ritual? Are they as, I mean, you guys, it's kind of like, hey, we're here to kick each other's ass, but at the end, I love you because you're my brother.
Yeah.
And I know
it's good sportsmanship,
Sportsmanship was outstanding, even with the kids.
Well, the one that did the ritual and did the entire thing,
the girl
was Hazley. In the youth division. Like she did the whole
Swiping with the foot.
Yeah, she did everything. Swiping with the feet, the corners, the this, the that. She was wearing the things on her arms with the headpiece thing. And unfortunately she didn't do well because the other girl was just a lot taller and a little bit more aggressive and had more reach and more leg. But I was I was happy for them. I mean, they showed great sportsmanship. Both fights were good. But like I said, the advantage on both fights was just like for instance, the girl that won in the girls match, the sister, she took advantage of her reach, her legs, all that. Then the opposite match with the kid Malik, you know what I mean? Yes, his match, he was much smaller but way more aggressive. Yeah. And the brother had way more reach and legs, but I just think because of Malik's aggression, and plus it was his first fight, so that was his debut fight. Yeah. I just thought that was like a little bit too much for him to handle. You know what I mean? Because he did in the beginning of it, he was confident. He was getting that kid Malik pretty good. If you watch, I don't know if you've watched it, but once Malik busted his nose and he started bleeding and all that, the kid. I'm not saying that you got to be brave to be in there, period. But like the momentum that he had when he first started wasn't there.
He didn't give up. He didn't give up.
Yeah. He didn't give up.
He went on.
But I'm just saying, once he was getting like really solid hit in the face, and dude. Yeah.
Oh, he did
and then Malik set him, dude, and Malik did the same thing you did in the first fight, dude. He set him up for that spinning backhand. That's it. It was a wrap.
Right out.
Yeah, it was a wrap. That was it. So
Chase, we're gonna follow you the whole way, man. It was exciting. I haven't been to a fight in years, and I've never been to a Muay Thai. I was blown away by it.
Thank you,
Tom. We appreciate you jumping on. You did an awesome job over there at the event, and we are going to follow him, and I'm sure you'll be assigned again. So
can't wait.
Tom, have a good Thanksgiving.
Yep, you too, guys.
Later, guys. Hey, be careful out there.
Chase, your very first fight. How old were you? What do you remember about it? What was the result?
So it was my like I said, I started training my 15th birthday. After about 9 months, I had my first fight against a kid that I was real nervous.
But that was your first fight? You've never had up until 15, you've never got into no physical fights?
No. I mean, I'd have shoving matches with people I just used to take people down if it's cool. I didn't want to try to mess with. I just pick them up, slam them real quick, and get her with, and they were cool again. But I'd never been in any fights or anything. But so I was 15. My opponent, he had started training when he was 4 years old. His dad was a world champion kickboxer, Muay Thai fighter, Crafton Wallace, and his dad actually fought in the UFC. I think he fought a legend named what's his name, Nate Marquardt. I think he fought Nate Marquardt in the UFC. So they're down in Venice. Venice or Naples. They're down in Venice, Naples. I forget. So he this kid had trained 10 years since he was 4 years old, and I trained for about 9 months. And we go out, we touch gloves, and he front kicks me in the face. My head goes snapping back. And at that moment, I was so nervous in the back I couldn't open my mouth. I thought I was gonna throw up. I was so nervous.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, but right when he snaps my head back, I was like, "All right, we're in a fight now. No more being nervous about anything. You're just in the moment." So I started leg kicking him, going at him. I trained so hard for that fight because I was real nervous. Obviously, you only way to take away a little bit of the nerves is to train as hard as you possibly can, so you can be at least confident in your abilities because you did the hard work. And so I had really good cardio. So I pressured him a lot. And I was a strong little kid. I still was rock climbing, so I had really strong arms. And I got him in the clinch to land some good knees. After the fight, he told me, you got some really strong biceps. I was like, all right, thanks. And, but I've always competitive in everything I've done, play soccer, rock climb, and then into Muay Thai. So competitive mindset. I'm gonna do everything I can to win. I'm gonna try to win. Even if you beat me up, I'm gonna try to win. So you snap my head back, kick me in the head. I was still fighting hard, and I had more of a will to win than him. So he had more skill than me since he trained 9+ years longer. But I really wanted to win more than him. So I beat him. I beat him on points, and yeah, it was a fun time.
Well, that's good.
When we have, say, all these football players on, we never talk football with them. Nick does a little bit, but I don't, and we get to know them.
Yeah.
What's this? Is there a girlfriend, like a serious girlfriend in the picture with you? Is there? What's your? I mean, the inquiring minds need to know.
Women makes fighters weak.
Yeah, that's right. Women weaken legs.
I like the ladies a little bit, but no, there's been a couple. I've ran into a couple little kind of crazy girls in the last couple of years.
Is there another kind?
There's been one or two that was kind of reasonable, but a lot of them, we hang out for a little while and go on a couple dates and stuff, and then one thing at least you don't know it, and they just do something crazy or whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, on to the next. But right now, no, I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Just training and hanging out, and
man, just enjoy yourself, bro.
Yeah. We'll see what happens over time.
Yeah, bro. Enjoy your 20s. Don't even get involved in none of that stuff.
Yeah, get involved. Just don't get.
Nah, man. Enjoy your 20s, bro. Enjoy your 20s. You know.
What's the Thanksgiving plans for tomorrow?
Definitely get some sleep. I mean, since the fight, I've just been real tired, lacking sleep, because me and my friends were up till, I was the last one up at our Airbnb. I was up till like 5:30 a.m. So I got like 2 hours of sleep. We flew back. I got like a couple hours of sleep all work week. I've been tired and barely sleeping. Tomorrow I'm gonna sleep a good amount. No alarm clock for me.
No turkey though.
Oh yeah, definitely give me turkey. Make sure I get some sleep in. I'm going to my dad's house. Me, my dad, my stepmom, and some of their family. We're gonna have a whole feast, and I just want some pumpkin pie. And then tomorrow, or no, was it Friday? Friday, get back to a decent diet. Me and my friend Guy that fought, the one that got dropped with the overhand right. He fought hard though. We're gonna go to my friend Memo's house, and he's got a real nice sauna where we cut weight for this fight. We're gonna go in the sauna. Then we're going to go in an ice bath and do a couple rounds of that, so I can get some of this inflammation down and get my body fight camp. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, family. That's it. I got to go to my mom's, like everything, and always have, and every year we do, and eat like a fat pig.
Yeah, well, tradition.
Yeah, of course. My mom. I'm still fortunate enough to have my mom around and still in my life. So yeah, she's gonna cook and do her mom thing, and same thing we've been doing since the day I've been born. And enjoy as many more as I got with them.
I'm doing exactly what you're doing, dude. I'm gonna sleep as long as I can.
Yeah, AJ works hard, dude. He's always
the dog's gonna wake me up at 7 because he will not sleep in. He'll wake me up. I'll feed him, take him out. And then I plan on going back to bed, and I may not wake up till Friday, so hopefully I don't miss everything, because I got my fat ass back in the gym this week for the first time in 2 months.
My wife wants me to go to the gym tomorrow with her.
To keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's one thing that's the only thing on my to-do list really tomorrow is I got to keep it going. Now 3 days, so I gotta get through the week without breaking it. And I'll worry about diet and cardio and all that crap next time.
That's good. That's everybody's going to be
when you decide to go pro and you sign on the dotted line, will you announce it through us first?
Yeah.
All right. And what do you do for work? Real quick. I know you probably told me this.
I'm a service dispatcher for a construction company, so I'm in the office at my desk. I'll answer calls, and we got our customers all over Tampa and whatever, all over like Florida got AC issues. I'll send my technicians to go fix their AC and whatever else.
Okay. So to go pro, you probably got to ditch the job at some point, and that's where sponsorships become important, right?
I need some good sponsors at that point.
Right. You got to go through the struggle first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
If you watch it, all champions, all guys that and anything, you know what I mean? Even when you go to college and until you get your first paycheck from the pros, you know what I mean? You gotta work and you gotta dude, I know a friend real quick from high school that won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. And he was working at Walmart at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until everything clicked, you know?
Yeah, one of my friends was talking about maybe at my gym at Tampa Muay Thai, if I could, run some classes and do some private training with people, and then eventually leave the job and just do that. So I'm at the gym all day and just do all my training, run some classes, do my private training, and get these pro fights started. And I was like, I don't know how much that would pay at the moment. I got some bills to pay for my car and everything. But yeah, at some point, once I become, next year or two, I plan on being, like the highest level fighter I possibly can and getting to the world stage as a professional and showing how great I can become. I want to be the top fighter in the U.S. Then I'll definitely have to quit the job at some point once I start making some money. Then I'll get to that level.
Well, you can count the Bleacher Brothers for sponsorship. I know it can get Rob, your uncle of some sort, and his company to sponsor. They got to get you a bed. They have the most incredible, insane beds. They fight inflammation. They ground you. They detoxify your body while you sleep. I will speak to him on Friday and say, why does Chase not have this bed? Because it's literally life-changing. Last year at the Super Bowl, he was plugging it or pitching it to professional athletes, and a whole boatload jumped on.
And you went and bought one?
What's that?
You went and bought one?
Shit, I've got like 3 of them in my house.
No, really?
Oh yeah, man. These things, I'm telling you, it's life-changing, this bed.
Really?
Bad inflammation all the time.
Yeah.
No, you need one of those, bro.
It works wonders. But man, look, we appreciate you coming on. I will drop you like I did last time tonight before I go to sleep. I'll send you everything I got video-wise. You can go through it and eyeball it. We need to talk too off of here. Your social media. You can make money in your social. Look, man, you're good at what you do. You're a good-looking kid. It's like the Golden Boy, except he's not Mexican, right, Nick?
Right, no doubt.
If your social media presence is lacking, we can. I can help you with that too. So, but anyway, man, congratulations. You are definitely the king of the ring. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and let's get in touch in the next few days or week or whatever, and talk about some of this stuff. All right?
Hell yeah! All right,
all right, bro.
All right,
hey, you be safe, man. Be easy, Chase.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
You too,
later,
buddy.
brother.
See ya.